Hello, this is our first session on speed. So we're going to begin by thinking about what we really mean by speed in physics. It's probably a little bit different to how you might talk about speed in everyday life. You might talk about somebody being quick or slow to do something. That's not quite what we mean by speed in physics. So let's have a think about the units we would measure speed in. So you'd often have a number, you ask for the speed of something, ask for the speed of a car. You'd have a unit in which it was measured. You have a number and then a unit. So I want you to write down as many units as you can for speed. So pause the video here and do that. Okay, if you're back from the pause, you should probably have come up with some units such as kilometers per hour might have featured. You might have had miles per hour. You might have had meters per second. So these are all units for speed. Let's try and look at these in a bit more detail then. We've got kilometers, which is a distance. We've got miles, which is a distance, and we've got meters, which is a distance. Really what we're saying is speed is something to do with a distance. And then we've got these slashes, which are like divide signs. We say them as per. We've got a distance, and then it looks like it's per. And then we've got hours and seconds. So they were all units of time. So we seem to have distance, and then per, and then a unit of time. So it's always a distance per, and then a time. So that's what we really mean by speed. Speed is the distance travelled in a unit of time. Speed is the distance travelled in a unit of time. So this could lead us to some slightly odd units for speed. There's all sorts of units in which we could measure speed. We could do inches per minute. We could do millimeters per half an hour. We could have light years per day. They are all units of speed because they're all a unit of distance divided by a unit of time. So what I'd like you to do is try and write down a number of other units for speed. Maybe see if you can get 10. So pause the video here and do that.